What do I do with my hands? I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, do I sit down here or like?
What exactly happened to your car? What's going on?
Well, we went to the track in November, and I listened to Joey Mack, and decided to leave at like 6,500. Terrible idea. Wound up breaking the trans, the diff, broke something in the torque tube. So, you know, I left it here after the track because we were going to figure out what we were going to do over winter anyway. So one night I'm talking to Fran and we're texting, and he goes, you should really live up to your Instagram name. That's all it took. That's all it took. So now we're sitting here with an ERL 430, some twin Borg Warner S376s, which is a 6973 turbo.
Now it will be better, faster, stronger.
I'm contributing. I'm not just pizza, you know.
And this is where things get a little difficult. Obviously, everything filmed here was filmed at the old shop. We're actually in the midst of moving into the new shop that we're currently in. All hands were on deck. Everybody was doing their part. Eric was trying to finish up putting Louis' trans, engine, diff, everything in. Because all hands were on deck and we were in the midst of moving, as well as we didn't want to use an off-the-shelf turbo kit. Fran's not a big fan of them, plus anybody can kind of piece together a kit. We wanted something stealth, something completely custom, and that meant finding someone that specialized in it, just like you would have someone do a roll cage. So we found a fabricator that we knew did good work. He told us 6 to 7 weeks. We gave him the money plus all the equipment, turbos, wastegates, manifolds even. A couple months went by. We didn't really get many updates, couple pictures here and there. After 5 months, Fran kind of got fed up with no updates, not hearing anything, obviously well past the timeline. It just kind of got shady around that point. So Fran decided to go down there, check on the car, and only the hot side was done. And if you know turbo kits, you know that's pretty much half the work was done in well over the time allotted. Now the work that was done was really, really good, but the cold side wasn't done. We supplied everything, and we didn't feel like giving him another half a year to finish up a project. We were told 6 to 7 weeks. So we knew we had to get someone else on it. We found another guy who does great work. He was able to actually finish the rest of the cold side only about a month. So we're really happy with it, and that brings us to now. Obviously, Eric still has to finish up wiring in the Dominator ECU, meth, fuel system, all the vacuum lines, plumbing, and everything for the car, and that's what he's been doing for the past week and a half, 2 weeks that you've seen blurred car in the background. A lot of you thought it was Fran Chevelle. It is not, although at some point when we have a little bit more time, maybe a few more guys in the shop, we will dedicate some time working on that, but we have to do customer cars first because we are a business. So let's get back to it.
We're gonna have to knock some dust off this thing. Louie's car, drive again. Ceramic coat did a good job though. She is dusty though. So Eric, what's the plan?
A lot is planned.
A lot? What's a lot?
Fuel system, ice tank, finish up the turbos, setup, poly.
Okay.
Did I say meth?
No, you did not.
Yeah.
So at the last shop, before we moved, you already put the engine and everything back in.
Correct.
I'll cue a little montage.
Montage.
Even Rocky had a montage.
He loves the montage.
I do.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, yeah, we can do the fuel system and the ice tank.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I was going to start with the fuel system. That's why I was yeah, I'm probably take both fenders off and run my ice tank lines under there.
Yep.
You're gonna put the Holly here.
Yeah,
anyways,
because we
right?
got to figure out all the ice tank lines too, because I want to do not just the single pump that's in there. I want to do a Lincoln Butter pump like it's on my ZR1.
Okay.
Let's put this thing up in the air, and then we'll get a plan.
Real quick.
It has a brand new RPM trans and diff.
Yeah, because he tried to do a wheelie last time.
Yep.
That was where it spiraled. So
Yeah, that's where it all went down.
yeah.
Stock LSM with a P1 should be ripping soon.
That doesn't look like a P1.
It's a different variation of it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Why is there two of them?
There's not. There's just the one.
Okay.
And when you see it on the other side, it's just a mirror image, like when you're looking in the mirror.
Okay.
It's just a single then.
Okay.
We're not posting these videos up.
Not yet.
No, but it'll be after Cruise Week.
Jeez, I thought it was going
It'll be after we kick a bunch of people's dicks in.
Yeah, because no one's gonna be able to see that through the gap.
Nope.
Yeah, because I'm like
We ran all the plumbing and everything with
doing
the
a
ice
little
tank.
weird. Yeah.
We did that. Ice tank plumbing's done.
Well, see, those are the things I wish you would have just said.
Oh, I'm telling you now. We can just say them now. I can be Eric's voice of reason.
All right.
You know what I work.
Now he's doing the fuel pump, running all the fuel system stuff, wiring in conjunction with wiring all the stuff into the Holly, which I am helping him set up and do. Wiring the meth into it, wiring the fuel pump into it, wiring the ice box into it, wired the ABS sensors. So it's going to have traction control and shit on it,
Through the Holly.
all through the Holly. Everything's basically through the Holly in reality.
So these are your intercooler lines to the ice-box.
Yep.
You run return yet or no?
It's on the other side.
Oh, the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. See.
Yeah, we turned the pump on and we cycled water through it.
Okay.
It's done. All that up front is done. Goes around, comes to this side, feeds both of them, returns off those.
So feed on the outside and then return on the.
Well, on this
side.
on this side, the feed's on the outside. Return on this side, and on this side, the feed is on the inside, and returns out that way.
Okay. So then the return just goes around to that side. Gotcha.
Yep. So basically, it just looks like the other side.
Looks good.
Yep. That's it. Stock LS7 with a P1.
Vacuum lines are ran.
All the wastegate lines.
Lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work. And it's all gonna come down to next week.
So we're close.
I'm sleep deprived.
Eric's put in a lot of hours, a lot of time.
Yeah, Fran already primed the fuel system, scavenge pump work, like just checked everything basically.
So we are gonna have it on the dyno without the fenders for now, because in case we have to change wastegate springs or any of that stuff, it's just gonna be easier. Make any adjustments. We want to make sure it's 100% before it all goes back together.
I know that doesn't sound like much, but it's time consuming.
It's a lot of stuff. I mean,
Wiring the Holly alone is a
it's
lot.
a couple days.
Running vacuum lines for the wastegates and blow-up valves and the Holly and yeah, all the wiring for the mast and everything. I have the wheel well here.
Yeah, I mean, you got your fuel system, you got your meth line, you got. I mean,
It turned out pretty sick.
that is how it is done right there. Labeled, mounted neatly, wires ran nice and neat, tucked, zip tied, clean. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Got your tank mounted. Obviously that's the headlight stuff that all, I mean taillight stuff that'll all go back in. Batteries charging. I mean, even from over here with the return lines coming up and being tucked in through the fender and then down through here, I mean, everything's nice and tight. You've got your, is that your vacuum line over that too?
Yeah, that's my first wastegate.
Wastegate vacuum line attached. I mean, everything's nice and
Everything's pretty much secure.
that's not going anywhere. I mean, little things that you don't see time and effort. Lots of detail. I mean, besides just the plumbing of the turbo, the hot side and the cold side of everything, but lots and lots of little things. And this isn't some pre-made kit. This is all custom built, so there's no manual, there's no directions to follow. So lots of little things. Obviously we're gonna put new valve covers on. We got, I believe, black ones going on. Do-do-do-do-do.
Long time coming right here.
It's the final countdown.
Balance it or whatever. Yeah, I want a static bounce. This thing's easy.
Too much?
No, it's fine. I'm gonna try and crank this thing and see if we can get any kind of. How much fuel is in this thing?
First start.
I shut it off
Oh, okay.
just to check for oil. I saw I got oil pressure and then.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any oil. It's dry up here. I mean, you think the turbo's got oil that fast?
Maybe not.
I love how quiet it is.
Yeah.
I think the exhaust is. It'll be quieter than that. I think the exhaust is open.
I love it. Street car. He can't stand up right now. He's
I mean, it don't.
because he's got a chute on the back.
I know, exactly. I assume that scavenge pump's doing its job.
Yeah.
It's warm, you can feel from like oil temp. All right, I'm gonna bring them down.
Good.
Did you hear the turbos spooled all when you were grabbing it? I can run the fast.
So Louis, pretty excited?
He is pretty excited. It's been a long time coming.
But then he was just gonna do the trans and the diff.
No, he was doing that anyway.
I know.
This started because I said you can't have the name Boosted C6 without a car with Boost on it. So I said either change your Instagram name or we have to put Boost on your car. And then it snowballed a little bit.
A little bit. A lot of it.
Yeah.
Probably put some more water in the ice tank too, unless you put, I guess we don't have any ice.
I don't have any in there.
But we should probably put some more water in there.
It's
right?
fine. Yeah, I'll pay attention to the temps. I mean, I'm not.
Just putting those on for the dyno. Obviously.
He's got new tires too, somewhere over there.
Okay. So you're about 13 pounds right now. What are you trying to go up to?
Probably 20 or so for now.
Okay. Still on pump? And then
No, I don't think I'll go that high on pump. I'll maybe go 16 on pump,
Okay.
and then we'll add some E. And then probably turn it up.
Good.
I'd like to make maybe 950 on pump on like 15 pounds.
Okay. You're about 8 and change on 13, so I don't see why that's not possible.
I'm gonna turn it up about a pound right now, and then go from there.
Okay. No, 970 and then 990. 16 and a half. And 17.
Yeah, but that's like peak, because I'm ramping it in by RPM, so it's like, it's not making that boost until like right when I let off the gas. That's why I'm trying to bring it in sooner now, and you can see the change.
Oh yeah, it's more in the middle.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it to make more torque, and it picked up 30 foot-pounds of torque. So. Yeah, 991 and 825 torque. And this is still like no ice in the tank or nothing too. This is still the same water I've been dynoing with all day. It's not crazy hot, but
We're gonna take temps and all that.
I'm downloading the log now, but they were like 90 or so last pull.
Okay. It's like 20 or 30 above ambient.
Yeah.
That's not horrible for literally warm ass water.
No, yeah, it's the same water that's been in there all day.
Meth will help though.
Meth helps, yeah.
Not bad. Literally almost 1,000 on pump.
Yeah. AIT temps were 98 degrees.
Oh!
Started out at 93 and ended at, they ended at 100. So.
98 degrees, huh?
Is that your favorite band?
Yeah. It's I mean, like cliche.
I didn't know the name of anyone, so that's sad.
That's the only person I got. He was married to Jessica Simpson. You didn't remember that whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but.
See, I was like, you know what?
Okay.
Be mad at me because I'm cultured.
Culture. Louis wants you to a video next pull. I haven't sent him anything yet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ever made on a car is 1,068, which was his old base blue C6 with big single turbo on it. And then the next pull I made 1,067. That's pretty funny. So I'm gonna send that to him and be like, yo, I can't get any more out of it.